What's up, Perros? Welcome to the MC Style Show, the best show in the whole Barrio. So today in this episode, I will be showing you how you, Bato, can create your own reggaeton hit song. That's right, so if you ever wanted to make a song that plays while las chiquitas están perreando, well, this is a video for you, brother. Now the first thing you want to do is to open whatever program you use to make music. You know, it could be Logic, it could be Microsoft Word, it could be Excel, it could be even Paint, you know, you can do whatever you want. So first, the drums. So this goes without saying, and if you're watching this video, you probably already know this, but if you want to make a reggaeton hit song, you're gonna have to have that beat. Yeah, you know, the classic reggaeton beat. You know what I'm talking about, right? The one that goes like... I mean, obviously, all reggaeton songs today, Batos, have that specific beat, like seriously. And if you want your reggaeton song to be a hit, you have to have that. So what you want to do is to open a drum machine or some sample that you get from the internet or whatever, start to try to recreate that sound. It's not really that hard. See? Super simple. So what a lot of artists do is that they add some kind of variations to that beat so it kind of sounds different. So instead of just being... they add something so it sounds like... What a genius, right? So the thing is to try to make your beat battles more interesting. Second part, the chords. You need a chord progression for your song. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Once you already have that classic reggaeton beat, you already have 90% of your song down. No, seriously, I'm serious. Like literally everything you put on top of that classic beat, it doesn't really matter. It could be garbage, it could be whatever. The only thing that people care is so that they can hear that classic reggaeton beat in the background, so they can go like... Everything else, the music on top of it, the lyrics, the voice, it doesn't matter, batos. Nevertheless, you want to have a chord progression there so your song doesn't feel so empty. So think about the most simple chord progression you could ever think about. Literally, the simplest you can imagine. You see, super simple. I didn't even think about it. Now, here's my advice. You don't want to play that classic reggaeton beat right from the beginning. That will be giving away too much. Remember, you are making a reggaeton song. You have to be cheap. So what I recommend you is to play the chord progression for like 2 or 4 bars and then introduce the beat so like people can go like chilling out to boom, the beat is attacking and make them dance. That's gonna make them think that you're a genius. Oh my god, this guy's a genius! Step number 3, the lyrics. Now, you want to know what the biggest lie in the music industry is? The lyrics are the most important part of a song. Completely false. Actually, in some cases, batos, the lyrics are the least important part of the song. Case in point, reggaeton. Let's face it, the only time anyone's going to be listening to your song is while it's playing on the background while you're cogiéndote esa morrita, you know what I mean? So you'll want to go with the 3 S's. Keep it simple, keep it short, and keep it sexy. Of course, you can always use the internet as help. Search something like sexy phrases in Spanish. So I'm gonna try to write something cool over here, you know, like tantas noches que pasamos, que no te cuidan, Okay, I think I got something. So after a couple of minutes, you might end up with a couple of decent lyrics that you want to sing on top of your song. So that's what we're going to do now. We are going to record our lyrics on top of the song we already have. Todas las noches que pasamos en tu cama. Now, also, huge tip. I think this also goes without saying, and I think that everybody knows it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. When you record your voice, you're gonna want to add tons, and I mean tons, of autotune. I mean, it's not a reggaeton song if you don't add tons of autotune to your voice. Who can't sing these days, brother? Now, you might struggle to find a recording of your voice that you feel comfortable with. So here's my tip. So what I recommend you is to try to make your voice as ridiculous as you possibly can, bato. No, seriously, like literally, ridiculous is better. Try to make it sound as stupid and as ridiculous, and that's gonna actually sound cool. Now try to make your song sound like you have tons of food inside your mouth and you can almost no speak, and you're gonna start to speak like this. Ridiculous is better. This is a recording of my normal voice, without making it ridiculous. Now here's a recording of making my voice as ridiculous as I possibly can. hacíamos, las cosas malas que me pedías a gritos mientras te quitabas toda la ropa que traías encima. You see? Genius. Ridiculous is better. Step number 4. Once you already have your chord progression, your classic reggaeton beat, and your voice recorded, you want to get some cool, sexy sound effects. Remember, your song is a sex song, vato. You want that people want to fuck when they listen to your song. That's why you want to add some cool, sexy sound effects. You know what I mean, perro? So here's my huge top secret tip, vato. What a better place to find some cool, sexy sounds than in porno. So what you want to do is to go to your favorite porn page, search for your favorite porn video. You might want to go with lesbian porn depending on your mood, but I'm gonna leave that to your taste. You're gonna start to look for some cool sound effects, whether it's a woman screaming, whether it's a woman Actually, you know what? I think I need to go to the bathroom for a bit. So once you have your cool sound effects, you might want to add a little bit of processing on it, you know? Like to make it sound a little bit cool or something like that. Check it out. If you add a little bit of cool sound effects, you might end up with a couple of these kind of effects. Or... Actually, I think I need to go to the bathroom one more time. So, what you want to do now is to add those sound effects randomly placed all over your project, all over your song, you know? It really doesn't matter where you put it. It's going to sound cool, it's going to sound sexy, and that's what you want. So the final step is to add all the production to the song. But don't worry, it's the easiest step. You just have to add a little bit of compression, distortion, delay, reverb, equalization, pitch correction, and an oversimplified digital masterization process, and you're done. Piece of cake. So congratulations, you have your own reggaeton hit song now, vato. Now, go out there y conquista todas las chiquititas con tu canción. Now, if you follow the steps correctly, you should have ended up with something like this. MC Styles, representing El Barrio. Are you ready? What's up, baby? This is our time. Todas las noches que pasamos en tu cama, y ahora me dices que tú no recuerdas nada, que no te acuerdas lo que hacíamos, las cosas malas que me pedías a gritos mientras te quitaba toda la ropa que traías encima. Déjame recordarte. Tomábamos, bebíamos, gozábamos mientras tú y yo lo hacíamos, sentíamos que la vida no lo pedía, gritos, tú y yo gozando todo el tiempo era lo que queríamos. Cogíamos hasta que ya no podíamos. Vivíamos la vida sin pedirlo todo a gritos. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing